That's insane. It used to be super challenging and time consuming.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our first episode of Banking in Vietnam. I'm Rob Zamacona, Head of Business Development at Timo, and with me is...
Hi Rob, hi everyone. I'm Chi, I'm the Head of Commercial at Timo. And Rob and I are sitting in a delightful little cafe in Saigon, super ready to deep dive into different topics about banking in Vietnam.
That's right, and shameless plug, I want to thank the people at the Little Bean, which is the delightful cafe in which we find ourselves today. They've been really gracious as hosts and really helpful, so thanks guys. And today, Chi, we're going to be digging into various payment methods in Vietnam. What are some of the pros and cons, and especially how they impact people like me who are expats either living here or traveling through.
Yes, Rob, understanding that learning how money moves in different countries can be really challenging, especially when you just relocate or you're living in a foreign country.
Sure.
You've been living here for a while, I believe. So which kind of payment method do you find the most interesting here in Vietnam?
That's right, I have been living here a while. When I first moved here, my beard was black. I've been here about 12 years now. But the payment method that struck me as unique and I would say peculiar was bank transfers. It's not a thing that happens regularly where I'm from in the US, but here it's nearly everywhere, and it's super fast. It takes seconds to do. The money lands almost instantaneously in the other person's account, and it's free even if you're just sending like 5 cents.
Wow, okay. And you know what? What surprises me even more is that even people in the rural areas, like remote island, beaches, jungles, paddle field, everybody has a bank account and are super open to bank transfer in Vietnam.
That's right. Like I said, I've been here for 12 years, and the development in the time has been remarkable. Some of it you can see. You can see these resorts are getting in, these infrastructure improvements. They just finished the highway to Ban Viet. Some of the things you can't see, and it's things like the fact that the population is getting more and more banked. It's something we talked about 5 years ago when I was working at a different bank. But if you want to do a bank transfer, you still need a bank account.
Right.
And that can be hard if you're a foreigner trying to get that set up. That said, some banks, including Timo, another shameless plug, are now allowing expats to open up an account with just a 3-month visa. No work authorization, no TRC or temporary residence card required.
That's insane. It used to be super challenging and time consuming to just open a bank account, especially for expats. We gotta tell our friends regarding this amazing news.
That's right.
Everybody's complaining.
It's hard, well, but one of the nice things that most of the banks do here is have a relationship manager. Timo does it, even the foreign banks do it, to help you navigate that process. And they can communicate with you in your native language, whether that's, or English, whether that's at the branch, in the Hangout, or even just chatting on an app like Zalo or WhatsApp. So if you're watching this video and you need to get a bank account, don't hesitate. It's actually much easier than you might think it is. Another thing that kind of blew me away is QR codes, like payment by QR codes. It's incredibly popular here.
Oh, I love QR code. Well, many shops and restaurants and supermarket now have their QR code printed out and stick by the counter. And all you need to do is you just open your banking app, scan the QR code, and there, all of the information that you needed for a bank transfer is super easy. I personally have to be really careful with my spending because it's just so, like the payment process nowadays are just so seamless.
It's too easy. It's too easy.
Yes.
It seems like having a bank account here is almost a must when you're living here, yeah?
Yes, but you know what, Rob? I think it's a combination that makes it the best. So a blend of different options for payment would make your life the most the easiest and the most convenient here.
Got it. So look, have a bank account. Have a card maybe for larger purchases. Definitely have cash for some of your favorite street vendors. And then one of these mobile payment options for things like buying online or other services.
You are absolutely right. You cover the majority of everything. I would say 99%. But there's one more thing that we need to touch regarding payments is e-wallets.
That's right.
Yeah.
They've become a lot more popular as well. Like everybody on the street, from big shops and restaurants to little food stalls, are now accepting payments from Momo. That's the most popular e-wallet here in Vietnam, and they've done an amazing job of really getting out there and getting that to become an accepted method of payment. Most of the people I come in contact with, most of the young people I come into contact with, have an e-wallet or multiple, but Momo's certainly the most popular.
Right.
Then there's Zalo Pay, there's Mocha, and there are a couple of others, but probably having Momo covers most of what you would need to do. You can even pay like street vendors with it.
Amazing populations of users, right?
That's right.
Personally, I love e-wallets because it's come in very handy when it comes to online shopping and paying for services like Grab, Gojek, or Baemin.
Okay.
And also on this kind of platform, you will be able to find a lot of different promotions and special discounts. So why not, right?
Right, but these applications often require a Vietnamese bank account or some other type of card to top them up, right?
You are correct, Rob. Yes, we do need a bank account, but with my experience in Timo, the steps to connect an e-wallet with the bank account are very easy and seamless. It takes like 3-4 simple steps to just make it happen. So that wouldn't be a problem. For more information about how to open a Timo bank account, you can see in the section below.
Brilliant. That's great. Look, I think that's it for our first episode of Banking in Vietnam. Chi and I really hope that you found this discussion informative and hopefully a little bit fun. And we're going to sign off from our delightful little sunny cafe here in Saigon. So with that, stay safe. We'll see you next time, and happy banking.